Hello and welcome back. Here I'll be doing a reload tutorial in Blueprints for Unreal Engine 4. Now you might know that I have done this tutorial before, however there was an issue with how we were doing the reload mechanism, meaning that occasionally it would give off more ammo than you actually had. So let's just get straight into this. So we'll go into our first person character blueprints in Blueprints. So to create the reload, I'm just going to press C to get a comment, which we're going to then add reload function into. And actually, we're going to put this in a function, so we'll just do reload. So I just added a new function and clicked reload. Now we're going to need some new variables. So here I'm going to just use ammo in the character's class itself. So I'm going to have my total ammo, which is an integer, my equipped ammo, or you might want to call it ammo in mag, and I'm going to make another one called needed ammo. We can also add a boolean here saying B can reload and change that to a boolean. And in the event graph, when we fire a projectile, we're just going to set B can reload to true. And then in reload, hold B and left click to get a branch, get our B can reload, and we're going to use that as our condition to check if the player needs to reload at this point. So if they've not fired their gun yet, then they don't need to reload. However, if they have fired their gun, then we need to see how much they need to actually reload. So we're going to set needed ammo equal to, and we're going to need another final variable, which I'm going to actually put in local variables. No, I'm going to get another final variable saying max mag ammo. So this is the maximum ammo that can be in the mag, and we'll set this with a default value of 30. So my max mag ammo minus my ammo in the magazine is the ammo we need to equip. So B and left click for branch. Now we need to check if our total ammo is greater than or equal to our needed ammo. And actually I'm going to put needed ammo in our local variable, as we're not going to need it after this instance. So you can delete that, delete needed ammo, and change this local variable to needed ammo. Set my needed ammo back again and get it again. And this is just more optimized, so we're not carrying around the value of this needed ammo every time, even when we're not reloading, and instead we'll just create it and destroy it as needed. So if my total ammo is greater than or equal to my needed ammo, then we're going to set my ammo in my magazine to ammo in my magazine plus integer, the needed ammo. And then we'll set that for my ammo in my magazine. And set total ammo. We'll set total ammo equal to this max ammo minus ammo in mag. So we actually need to do that first. Oh no, sorry. We'll set total ammo to total ammo. So now we've done that, we need to set our total ammo to, oh, do you know you can change it like that? Set total ammo to get total ammo minus integer, that needed ammo variable we still have. And that is the value of our total ammo. And on false, if we don't have that much ammo, Then we'll set our ammo in the magazine equal to the ammo that's currently in it plus our total ammo. And then set our total ammo to 0. Okay, so if we look at what this is doing, it's saying if we can reload, then let's see how much ammo we need. So we're going to get the maximum size of our magazine, and we're going to get the ammo that's currently left. So let's say 30 and 10. Then the ammo we need is 20. We need 20 rounds back in the magazine. So now we need to check if the total amount of ammo we have remaining outside of that is greater than or equal to the ammo we need. So if we have 20 rounds left, then we're going to add that to our magazine and then subtract it from our total ammo so we have no ammo left. Okay. At this point though, if we don't have more ammo than is needed, I want to check if total ammo is less than or equal to 0. I want to check it's not, so we're going to add a not after that boolean, and that's its condition. If that is true, so we're saying it has more than 0. So we'll just do that. Total ammo is greater than total ammo is greater than 0. Then do all this. If not, don't do anything. And that's where you'd add maybe an animation or a sound to say that the magazine is empty. And it just stops us having to do all this mathematical function. Even though it's not much, it stops us having to do it if we don't need to. So now our first person character can reload, and we'll set a default value of our total ammo to about 50. Next thing we want to do is we're going to want to add this to our HUD. So I'm going to create a new widget, which is right click and then down to the bottom, user interface widget blueprint. I'm going to call this ammo widget. And all I'm going to do is grab a box. So we're going to grab a panel, a horizontal box, and I'm just going to scale it out huge for a moment. In there I'm going to add one text block, which we're going to call ammo in mag. We'll add another text block, which I'll just call divider, and that's just going to have this content of space/space to give me that, and one final text block called ammo remaining. And we'll set this text to 0, 0, 0, and then same for this one. And now we can scale this box according to the size of the text in there. So we'll put this down in the bottom over here, and I'm actually going to scale up the size of this a bit because we can. So I'm going to find my size, font size, and I'm going to set it to 36, 36, 36. Because it's a first person shooter and your ammo counter needs to be quite large as it's an important part of the game. And we'll just set it in this corner over here. Okay. Now we need to bind this text, so we're going to click create binding. For the get ammo in mag text, what we're going to do is come off here and do cast to first person character, or whatever your character blueprint is called. Get player character, player index 0, so this mainly works for a single player game. So we're getting the player character of 0. As first person character, get ammo in mag. and return that value. If the cast fails, add a return node of 0. Just to give it some actual content even if the cast doesn't work. And we'll click Designer again, go to the second lot of numbers, create another binding, and it's going to be the exact same, so we can just click this tab to get ammo in mag and go back to our get ammo remaining, and I'm just going to connect these up, and we're going to get total ammo, otherwise we'll return 0 again. And we didn't connect that up to the cast. So now we've got that, we need to go to our first person game mode, open full blueprint editor, and that's in the same place. It's the blueprints folder and the first person blueprints folder. So now we've just copy and pasted that where we cast to our first person character, get the variable that we want. So for total ammo, it's the total ammo for that ammo remaining, and then in the mag, the ammo in the mag, we just get the ammo in mag variable. So now in our first person game mode, we want event begin play. So when the game starts, we want to create widget, and we're going to choose our widget class, ammo widget, or whatever you've named it, and then we're going to add this to our viewport using the return value. Click compile, click save, save all. Now when we press play, you will see we have the value in the bottom left hand corner. So let's go to first person character, and we need to set the ammo in mag at the beginning of the play. So in event graph, event begin play, well it's already got one up here, so just to the edge of that, we'll set ammo in mag to the max mag ammo. After it's done all what it's doing here, we're going to add this to the front of here. So in the front of the event begin play at the top, because it's checking to see if we actually have a VR headset there. And also, before we can even spawn anything, and we want to check if we actually can fire. So we want to get our total ammo, we want to get the ammo in mag, and check it's greater than an integer, just greater than, not greater than or equal to. We want to check it's greater than 0. That's our condition. If that's true, then do all this montage play and stuff. If it's false, don't. So we're just going to put both inputs into that branch. And now when we play, now we have our 30 ammo. And we can shoot. But as you see, as we're shooting, we're not decreasing our ammo. So now we need to add that. In the event graph, when it's shooting, we're just going to get our ammo in mag, come off this and do the decrement int, and this will set the value to be -1. So as you can see, it's setting the value to be -1 of what it originally was. And when we get to 0, we can no longer fire. Now the last thing we need to do is set it up so we can actually reload. So in our reload function comment here, which we can make much smaller now, I'm just going to right click and press R so we can get this. And on released, I want to reload. So call the reload function on release of the R button. So now we've got 20 out of 50, we've used 10, so we need 10. 30 out of 40. Let's waste all this ammo. Now we need 30, so we've got 30 out of 10. 2, 30 out of 8. And now we've gone below what we can actually get. So the maximum we can get back now would be 27. And there we have it, 27 out of 0. And now we've run out of ammo and we can't reload. So I hope you enjoyed the video. That fixes the issues that were in the previous video of how we were setting our ammo. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, give it a thumbs down. If your opinions are otherwise, if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, or advice, just leave it in the comments down below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. As always, you can hit me up on Twitter. It's actually much easier. It's at Sam_BA_Jones97. And as always, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks, guys.